It's time for a brand new set. Surging Sparks is out. We've been waiting. We've got an ETB. Let's open this bad boy up. Once again, an absolute blinder of a box. I feel like the last few ETBs have just been absolutely delicious. Loving the foil on all of this. Let's have a little look what's inside. We have the box, of course. Let's have a little look inside the guide. Look at that Pikachu hanging out there. And these are, of course, the biggest chasers of the set. The special illustration rares Pikachu. People are going crazy for that. Bearing in mind this set has just come out. This card's already chilling out like $300. It's crazy. Hopefully that's going to all come down once the set starts to settle a little bit. Now, some of these we have from pre-release already, but some of them are super playable. Magneton with a Pikachu EX maybe. Now I did get the Magneton, but hoping for a Pikachu EX. Spilled that deck, it's looking pretty strong. And here we get to the chases. This cast form is beautiful. I love it. I want it. Give me it. Spiel, Will's favorite chase. We got some eggs, the Latios, which Will pulled at pre-release, which is an absolute blinder one to pull at pre-release. Then we got the full arts here. Terra Pikachu, people are loving that. Latias EX is looking nice. Curium is looking pretty sweet there as well. Trainer full arts, and then of course the secret, well, the special illustration rares here. We have Tree. We got Dragon Boys. We got Electric Mouse. We got a big old fish. And the Duran EX, which goes on and on and on and on and on. Much like myself. And there's quite a lot of gold cards as well. A gold Night Stretcher. Well, I don't mind if I diddly do. Let's open the box. What do we have? We have an energy brick. Classic. Classy and classic. Beautiful electric Zappy Boy sleeves. If you did want to double sleeve these bad boys, I would recommend getting something textured on the outside. These Pokemon sleeves are a bit meh, but they look goddamn cool, so I can definitely see the appeal of wanting to use them. Pikachu deck, put the Zappy Boys on, that'd be nice. There's our Magneton promo. This is a very cool card, made by the same people, or made by the same person that did the Giratina art in Lost Origin that people are chasing for. That's a really, really popular card. A lot of people's chases. There we go, look at that. Oh, it's absolutely divine. Almost worth it on its own. Now, if you do get a Pokemon Center ETB, definitely worth hanging on to that stamped seal promo. That's already going for $30 or £30 even. That's almost the value of the whole box. Probably will go down temporarily, but I think in the long run, if you're looking to keep that card sealed, maybe grade it even, it's probably going to be worth something in the future. At the back of those, we've got the dividers there. Good for some organization. Classic tokens. Blue dice with the yellow light for the lightning, so we've got the Surging Sparks bit. Is there a water theme to this deck? For some reason I thought there was. I don't know why they went for the blue. But either way, we got the nice Zappy Boy dice. You never have too many dice. And then of course the most important part, 9 Great British packs of Surging Sparks here. What are we chasing for? I think Latias EX would be banging. That's a big one. Golden Night Stretcher I think would be cool for my decks. Ultimately, I'm going to be happy if we pull anything. We've had some pretty bad ETB luck over the last few, however long we've been opening packs. So really, I'll take anything at this point. Feeling a bit nervous, actually. I haven't really had the same kind of hype for this set as I tend to usually get. There's a code card if you want it. And I don't think that's because it's not a good set. I don't know. I just haven't really had that kind of like hype level that I've previously had. I think it's because they released Prismatic Evolutions information actually, and I'm pretty excited for that. Xerneas, beautiful card. Now, Meowsticks, Oricorio, and then our first pack, a Terrapagos. Terrapagos? I don't know how to say it. I think I've been saying it wrong this entire time. I'm not even entirely sure. This is something that I need to look into a bit more. What cards are looking big in the meta, or what cards we're looking out for in terms of playability? Because that's quite a big thing for me. Obviously, I like playing the game. I want to try and get some big pulls that we can use in future decks. Pikachu EX definitely is strong. Count again. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by the Pokemon oh my god. I'm gonna do that again. Okay, I think I just had a little stroke. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 energy less. I know I still butchered that even after my reset, but that's good. Okay, that's pretty good. Count again. and energy less. I can see the appeal for that. Comeback mechanism. Zangoose, Landorus, and a Gastrodon. Cute that there's both of them on there. I don't know if that's always been the way for Pokemon, but I like that. I like that there's two of them. That's pretty cutesy. Very demure. Here's a Latias pack, which I think can only mean one thing in the industry. That is that it will in fact be a Latias inside it. Now historically that has been proven false. I don't think I've ever correctly predicted that based off the pack art, but I like to think that there's always a start, and that start is now Tandemaus, Spooper, Terra Orb. This one could be good. Search your deck for a Terra Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Pretty good. It's kind of Ultra Ball if you've got an Evo Terra Pokemon, but you don't have to discard, so that could be useful. Or, you know, you could just use a Nest Ball if it's a basic anyway. So, Surfer and Chen-Pao. Chen-Pao the comeback. Will they be adding this basic Chen-Pao into their deck? I think probably not.
No.
Archaludon. He's a big building. One big building Dragon Ball. Whoop. There's that card there. Hydreigon. I don't really know how to say that. I think he's looking pretty powerful as well in terms of competitivity. Nice strong deck there. Slackoth. Clement's Quick Wit, heal 60 damage from your Lightning Boy. Kilowattrel. Chill Teaser Toy. There's a nice cat mechanism in this set. That's from the cat mechanism. Vibrava, and nice, our first EX, Tatsuguri. Surprise Pump. This attack damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Look at the top 10 cards of your deck. You may put a number of Pokemon you find there onto your bench, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. That's pretty cool. Cinnabar Lure, but I'm not, you know, it's cool. I'm not sure it's worth it. The 3 energy cost and the attack. Interesting to see the scope of some of these cardy boys. Whoop! Ring, 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 ring. It's for you. Lightning Zappy Boy. Donphan, Fuecoco, just hanging out, chilling out, relaxing all cool. Bronzong. Wo-Chen, had that in my pre-release deck. It was not that good. Seishin. Skarmory. Whoa, Tatsuguri back to back. Full art Tatsuguri now. I'm still not sure how viable it is, but it looks pretty good, baby girl. I'm not a big fan of the crowns, though, I'm not gonna lie. This is where it gets a bit complicated. I don't love the crowns. I think the crowns are kind of lame, but I do think that the special Terra Pokemon, the white backgrounds and the rainbow borders, I think they look absolute fire. So it's like I don't know how I feel about it. You got the crowns, but then you got the rain. It's, you know, it's like one of those. It's a lose-win scenario. I'm a big. I don't like them as a crown, but I like them as a fill art. Can I say that? Are we accepting that? Ooh, Appleton. That's a nice little fill art. Or illustration rare, sorry. Melting Sweetness. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't attack. Wild Tackle 130. Now, I do like playing Festival Lead. Could this be a sneaking Festival Lead? I think probably not. But it is cool. Diplin feels like the better option. 3 packs left. Hang on, itchy schnoz. Don't zoom in while I'm itching my schnoz, well. Pretty rude if you were to zoom in on my schnoz itching. I wouldn't like it one bit. Fluttermane, another boy. We've got a Fluttermane like every set so far, I swear. Move all your damage counters from one of your benched ancient Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's kind of based. Roxash. Meddling Memo. Whoop. Look at that. Charcadet, followed by Eternatus. He's a big scary Eternatus boy. Right, this is the penultimate pack. Everything to open for. Pretty happy with what we've got so far, but we're not necessarily done. 2 more packs. Could have 2 Pikachu Pikachu illustration, special illustration rares. Could do. There's nothing to say that we couldn't. Does seem unlikely though. And that cast form, wouldn't argue with that either. Chill, Teaser Toy, Paldean Tauros, Zip Striker, Center Scorch. I don't think that's anything. It's another Terabagos. All right, we're on to our final pack now. This is a bit tense. Can we have some tense music up in here? I'm stressed and scared. I'm scared and stressed. I wet my pants. Okay, well, if this is a great card, it's a bit of whining there, so I don't know. Don't know how gradable that would be. Okay, let's see. Donphan, Mantine, Fuecoco, Bronzong, Dusky Boar, Ho-Oh, Colberberry, Celio, Turtonator, and Landorus. There we have it. Let's have a little look at our hits. Not completely. Oops, I've knocked the camera. Absolutely schwongle-dunged it. An Appleton illustration rare. Tatsugiri full art. And a Tatsugiri baby. I think, all things considered, not a bad box. The set is it's a pretty cool set. There's some cool stuff in here. I'm not entirely sure what's going to be playable and what isn't yet. Curious to see what comes out of this in terms of the meta, but I just can't help but think that this entire set was kind of overshadowed a little bit by Prismatic Evolutions being announced and all the pre-orders and such. What do you think though? Are you excited about this, or are you kind of bored of it already?